Okay, we're nearly there, guys. Hi, welcome or welcome back to At Home with Cici. I am Cici, mama to 3 of the best humans on the planet, and among other things, a homeschooling parent. This channel is about home education, family, and motherhood. Okay, so I was just going to sort out our bookshelves because we've had a few new arrivals into the house, literature-wise. So before I put those away, I wanted to share with you what's new for our homeschool specifically. So I think I'm going to film it all now and then split them up into more concise videos, easier to watch. So look out for all of those, and let's get into it. This is not new. We've had this a while, but we haven't read it much. Let's try again. The Lost Spells. It goes along with the Lost Words book that we have. I'll show you. I'm making this video assuming that everyone watching has watched all my other videos and knows exactly what I'm referring to. But this is the Lost Words book. Poetry and rhymes about, oh goodness, it's just gorgeous, about things that we don't necessarily talk about anymore, or things hidden in nature. I cannot, there we go, there's some words. So this is about a willow tree, for example. So this is just a more condensed version, and more about incantations and spells. So let me read you the opening. So again, I don't keep the covers because look how lovely that is. It's embossed. Okay, so they say, this is a book of spells to be spoken aloud. It tells its stories and sings its songs in paint and word. Here you will find incantations and summoning charms, spells that protect and spells that protest, tongue twisters, blessings, lullabies and psalms. Here you might swoop with a swallow, follow a seal through the sky or sky race. Follow a seal through the sea or sky race with swifts. Here you can listen with owl ears and watch with the eyes of an oak. Here a fox might witch into your mind, or flocks of moths may lift from the page to fill the air. So yeah, more of the beautiful illustrations and then little poems. Poems, incantations and spells of nature. So this is where we're getting a little bit more mystical and magical. So we have the Lost Spells, and then not a book, but Find the Fairies. We have lots of these types of card games. Trees, fruits, flowers, butterflies, birds. Birds are on the table at the moment. I mean, on the shelf at the moment. And this one is fairies, so it's a fairy matching game. You have all the information about the fairies in here, and then we have the girl and boy fairies. So that's a fun one, a bit more magical, not very Montessori, but very Charlotte Mason in its encompassing of literature. And then we have this beautiful book, A Natural History of Fairies. So I might do, the idea when I got all these things was, well, there's two things, was to do a little unit study on fairies. This might be a summer one, a summer plan, and to learn about little fairies. We're currently reading Peter Pan and Wendy in our narration, so maybe we'll do it sooner than that actually. But it's just so interesting, and as time goes on, another gold-edged book of pages. There's so much we can learn, and stories that can be made from this. So learning about what may seem ludicrous or far-fetched or unreal, you know, you can find the real in anything really. And creative writing can come from this, art can come from this, storytelling, and just enjoyment. And it's just fun and sweet, and you know, children love the idea of fairies. And then mystical mushrooms as well. This is more for me. All the history of mushrooms and the function of mushrooms, the the magic and folklore of mushrooms and fungi, really. And that goes along with the woodland and the fairies, and Maya really likes to eat mushrooms as well. Okay, so that's all the books that are new into our home more recently. Some ones that we've had for a while, but most of them were or are new / secondhand to us, and most of them are unread. But I just wanted to give you a little inspiration for your own bookshelves, and also share how versatile one book can be. I hope you saw that in some of what I was saying. Again, I will do some closer look videos as we use those books in some unit studies or lessons, and in our mindfulness curriculum. So I'm excited for all the fun learning possibilities we're going to have with these books. So that was a lot. Thank you for sticking with me. Put in the comments what books interested you the most. Do you have any of these? What do you recommend? What are you reading right now? And yeah, let us know, and I'll see you in the next video.